Dear friends of the non-European art and culture, today I'm at the Museum Fünf Kontinente in München because on the 10th of July they will open the exhibition Tikimania. In Tikimania they show images by the famous German artist Bernd Zimmer, and it's about his series where he showed Tikis, you know, these figures from the Marquesas, in his art. Normally he's not doing figurative art, but this is an exhibition. Normally he's doing light fields, I would say. No, it's color fields. It's some kind of landscapes. And in the exhibition they contrast his works with old ancient art from the Marquesas, most of them are collected in the 1800, about 1800, and they show some Paul Gauguin works as well. See you and have fun. The exhibition, which is curated by Hilke Tode Aurora, starts with the question, what is a Tiki? And you see very different Tikis. The right ones are made by Bernd Zimmer, and here in the middle is a fantastic, very old still step. It's from the beginning of the 19th century, or middle of the 19th century. And here's a very old club with a tiki hat. And some more modern tikis as well. On the left side you can see some works by Bernd Zimmer. Here some large woodprints. Bernd Zimmer was one of the Junge Wilde, an artist group which were very prominent in Germany, end of the 1970s, beginning of 1980. And he was one of the most important painters, and he's still a very important painter today. And inside you see video of Bernd Zimmer and some more works of him, some tiki statues. He's got a very playful usage of this. And they do confront this with his work with works by Paul Gauguin. One reason for that is, of course, because Paul Gauguin was fascinated by the Marquesas as well as Zimmer. The other point is Zimmer mentioned that for him Paul Gauguin is some kind of an idol, because both started with a completely different profession. They were not artists at the beginning. And second, they always try to do something different from what other artists have done. This was the case for Paul Gauguin. And this was the case for Bernd Zimmer, if you compare, for example, his works, his non-figurative works, with paintings of the other artists of the Junge Wilde movement, Les Jeunes Sauvages. Some more tiki paintings by Zimmer, and here are some very old objects, some steel steps once again. And this is a very, very famous one. It was collected by von Langsdorff in 1804, so it's a very old one, and it was published in the Blaue Reiter Almanach. You know, the Blaue Reiter was one of the most important German expressionism groups in the beginning of the last century, and it was published in this almanac, so you really can say that this is an icon of the Kunst der Moderne, of the art modern. Great old works. In the back you can see some other objects which were collected 1804. Yeah, this was how the South Sea was seen. And here is a fantastic great Tiki. I think it's about 1.40 meters, and it was bought by Karl von den Steinen. You see the pictures here, Karl von den Steinen on the left, and on the right this famous Tiki. If it would be on the art market, I would guess it would bring some million euro. Isn't it impressive? Here once again Karl von den Steinen. And a fantastic club with two faces. Here's a very, very great painting by Zimmer. Really impressive. And at the end you have another point, you have the Tiki pop movement, where designs and music and things like that, which were very popular in the 50s and 60s, for example, in the United States. And yes, we are all Tiki lovers. Aren't we? See you next time.